Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel, and Happy New Year's! It's 2021 now. 2020 is over, and I'm sure that was probably the worst year most of you had in your life. I know it was for me, but the year was still alright. I started this channel and got 400 subs. So in this video, we'll go over my plans and goals for 2021, and at the end, we'll show you some audio bloopers from making videos, and just some funny moments that we had while I was making videos, and some in the videos. And yes, we have a new intro, which will be in videos such as full series and discussion videos such as this one. Now guys, let's get into my 2021 plan. I plan to have one video a week for the first few months, and I'll try to do 2 as well. I'm just very busy. I'm not able to edit and write much, as editing takes a long time, which is why we have the new role Semi-Ultra Weeb in my Discord server. Check my Discord, go to announcements, and you will see what that means. And it's just pretty hard to edit, so that's why that role exists. So let's continue the video. I will also be working hard on the channel in the summer, going for a lot more uploads, since it's easier to work on it with no school. I also am doing holiday specials for April 1st, April Fools, Halloween, and Christmas. For this year, I want to go back to other anime, not just Dragon Ball, as I'm Shay Talks Anime, not Shay Talks Dragon Ball. I think we've done pretty good for my plans. Now let's get into some of my goals. My goal for subs is 1,000, and if we can 1,500, which is crazy and I don't think we'll get there. I hope to have 90 to 100 videos in total, so I hope to get 70 videos out this year. I'm hoping to get in total views 100,000 to 115,000, since currently I have 12,000 total views. For my last goal, I hope for my most viewed video to have 5,000 views at least. I know this video is at first very short, but it is one of my longest videos now, but I'm just going to show some of the things that we have in the videos. So let's just celebrate 2021, guys. 2021 is over. Now let's get into some funny moments and bloopers.
At the end of it, there has to be a fusion, and it ends up being the two Vegetas. They don't really mind fusing with each other because it's basically themselves, and they form, well, Vegeta.
Piccolo versus Croach. There we go. With this, people would blame the 7 deadly sins, but there was originally supposed to be 8 sins.
And then you'd get ready for phone calls. You'd be calling Capsule. Wait, how's your sleeping, Junior?
I can't wait to get over this depression. But in this one, they wouldn't be naughty or nice, they'd just be mean. Wait, if they're being... Oh, wait, never mind. I'm dumb. Trunks by the age of... Oh god, my laptop died. I forgot the script now.
I quit. I'll join you, Kakarot. I'll join you and train with you. But Goku and Raditz show up, knowing they need to stop this.
Double Sunday!
Let's get into the video. Adder of the World. The end. Last thought is he's just gonna be God and freaking Arceus. Maybe he's gonna have 5 Pokemon. Maybe he's gonna have a trap card from Yu-Gi-Oh! Maybe he's gonna have a pet dragon. Maybe he's gonna have freaking the Flash on his side. Maybe he'll have the power of God and anime. He'll have everything he wants because he's just built different. That's how he'll beat Goku and MUI. My theory's done. I was gonna put Mr. Popo in here, but he's a bit too overpowered for the tournament. Long jump. I don't have much more clips to say for like the funny moments and the bloopers. All I'm gonna say is, how do you guys manage to watch me? I am so confused. Seriously, explain to me in the comments. I have no idea why you guys watch me.
Now then, for the long jump, he would jump and use wind, which makes him go flying. Piccolo just grabs him. He's about to do a finishing blow. But Goku thinks about his friends. And with this, he bursts into anger. He knows that he needs to get this win. So he goes into Raffled. Chiaotzu starts at the Crane School and gets great and becomes great friends with Tien. Goku would run at him after being hit by a blast. Naruto would then, in anger, leave the village, as he would at one point encounter Itachi. Itachi would see him. He would see the back and find out that he was an Uzumaki. he knew he was probably one of the only ones left, other than Kushina, who he did not know was dead. He would then think this could be the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki.
Now then, the final match. Crocha versus Goku. This would be a strong match with Crocha heavily holding back to Piccolo Jr.'s level. They would be punching and punching, but he would then power up a bit more, with Goku trying to hit him with an uppercut, but Crocha would go full power and just slam him into the ground. Would be Goku facing off against Krillin. This would be great as in normal, but Krillin in this one actually is going to get a bit of a boost from his match with Chiaotzu, but not enough to surpass Goku. So he would still lose, but he would just be destroyed by Frieza's death ball as the twins would escape and head to Earth. They would then crash at Earth in a few months. So the Saiyans will kind of work under someone like Frieza, the Demon King. I'm just using Bardock, Vegeta, and Fasha for this, but they will be in this. So they will obviously, in this, most Saiyans have a power level of about 2,000, maybe 3,000 or 4,000. And so Elite also, they have about 5,000 to 10,000 usually. So that would make them pretty much double a Gray Demon. So Saiyans are going to be pretty strong. But I believe that the Demon Lord would one day want to just erase them, as they would be very annoying. And as he gets ready to slaughter them all, Bardock, after he was facing someone of the Goddess race, had a curse on him that could make him not immortal like how Bon is, but make them kind of sealed away for a certain amount of years. Raditz would obviously still encounter the strongest Dragon Ball character of all time, Farmer with a shotgun. Now then, let's get into the what if. Izuku would still try to protect his friend, and Bakugo would try to explode at Izuku, but Izuku would just burst into the 8 gates. He would use the 3rd or 4th gate just out of rage and punch Bakugo, breaking his jaw, but he would be angry. But for the next few years, him and Bakugo would actually be friends, as Krillin would be hurt very badly. He would try to throw a ball of power at Nail, but Nail just hit it, making it go flying away into Krillin. Kind of like how Jiren sent Goku's blast back at him, but no Ultra Instinct in this timeline. Blasting a hole through his chest as Chiaotzu would then explode, and Tien would also be killed. So that means three people would be killed, leaving Krillin the only one alive, as he would just be hiding in this. As Gohan is angered, as his eyes turn yellow and his hair goes up. He's in Akari. He then punches Vegeta a couple times, but his rage and the form is too much for him. As Ginyu would then try to body change, but Raditz would punch him, as he would then go for a huge uppercut on Goku, but Goku goes Ikari and Kaioken ×4, and would just fire one blast that would destroy Ginyu, not even being able to leave a bit of him, still be destroying him. But Dende, he would try to heal Gohan, and as he does, he tries to jump in as Frieza tries to shoot Goku, but he would get a 13 times Zenkai as this happens. Raditz would then get healed by Dende along with Goku. They would then both face off, as Goku, he would be way stronger from this Zenkai, and Raditz, well, he would be even stronger than Goku, if you think about it, with his power level base being 9 million. Now for the rest of the 5 years, Roshi and Krillin would train, mastering their techniques and getting stronger. I'm going to have Krillin in this having a power level of about 350, with Roshi having power level of 370. So, Krillin would say to his best friend, "I'll go get a Goku, don't worry." Krillin would then head to the World Martial Arts Tournament, as he would meet Tambourine, who would just kill him instantly. He would be dead on the floor, with Tambourine just beating him in one thing. But Master Roshi would arrive, and he would see this. As Tambourine, though, he would just fire a blast through Master Roshi, and Master Roshi would be dead. He turned on, pretty much. The Hyperbolic Time Chamber, when that happens, this is when the whole arc changes.
Goku would train with Gohan, who would be training in Kaioken until he learned Super Saiyan. He would be trying his hardest. He would be firing Masenkos and Kamehamehas and just trying to learn it as much as he could. He would eventually learn it as he would train with Goku for a few more months, as instead of going for the higher grades of Super Saiyan, they would just practice Kaioken and Super Saiyan, which you may think is crazy, but with Gohan knowing it, I think they might go that route. Now let's get into the Saiyan Saga. Nappa and Vegeta would arrive. As Nappa, he would destroy the city, as everyone would go to face them. With a fused Tiencha, Piccolo and Krillin would try to face Nappa, but as soon as they would be beaten, especially the Cybermen, but they would be able to kill the Cybermen as Tiencha, he would have a power level of 4,062,000. So, yeah, he's just gonna rush at Nappa and punch him, pretty much killing him in an instant. Vegeta would try to check his power, but his scatter would be destroyed. He would transform into a great ape and try to face Tien, but Tien, he would just jump up and punch Vegeta. 14 would be facing 16 and Piccolo, as he would be losing. And before he dies, though, he would fire a blast at 16, who would just block it, but 13 would come in, blast through Piccolo, and then kill 16, which would mean he just killed 16 and Piccolo. King Cold would go to his final form, as he would face Gohan. He would be destroying Super Saiyan Gohan, just slamming him into the ground and everything. As Raditz arrives in Ikari, Goku and Super Saiyan, they all fight King Cold, and King Cold isn't able to hold them back that much, but he has the slightest upper hand, as he would just be able to face them all one-on-one easily. So he would try to take down Gohan. He would then take the Saiyan baby, and he would be in confinement for a little bit. He would live alone for about 2 to 3 years, until eventually he goes to the prison. In Moro, he would take a special liking to Goku. There would just be this special click, which would make Moro want to raise Goku. So the people in the Moro Corps would also start to love Goku, as Goku would become even more evil the longer he spends with them, making his head bump only pretty much make him forget memories, as I don't see why that would change. But Trunks' timeline would be attacked by someone. This would hurt his soul. It would be Gohan. But this isn't his timeline's Gohan. He doesn't know what happened, but he is able to escape in the time machine mode. So let's see who's going to be God. Goku has had his fair share of fights, and he is probably the person everyone thinks. Although he is a good person. But yeah, Goku's had his fair share of battles, even facing Beerus. But I don't know if he would win. Even throughout all this fighting, I don't think he would win this battle of who will become God of Destruction.
And he's able to trick the androids, especially with how many retreats he's had to make. Vegeta makes the escape, but he is noticed at the last second, and 17 blasts him while he carries Trunks. But Gohan is almost eliminated, and this is when Boo jumps out and catches him. So Gohan stays, as Boo is then on Jiren. Yes, this happened when Gohan punched Jiren. He put a bit of Boo on him. Jiren is then absorbed.
Now then, he also could be a new race that wouldn't really be important. He could just be a very magical, not really power-based, just like Moro was. He could be more magic-based, kind of like Bobby.
Oh my god, this really is what you guys chose. Alright, so let's get into this video. This is going to be what I would do if I had the Omnitrix. So I put up a poll in my Discord with 4 options for what my video for today would be, since I love Ben 10 and I wanted to make a video on it. And you guys at first chose ranking all Ben 10 aliens based on how I like them, but then you completely changed your mind and now this is the answer. It's gonna be what I would do if I had the Omnitrix. Now I hope you guys see how much I have improved throughout all 31 of my videos. I don't have much else to say. Thank you guys so much for 400 subscribers, actually. We hit it a minute before the new year, so we did technically hit my goal for the year. So I'm very proud of that. Join my Discord, link in the description. Join my Twitter, link in the description. And I'll see you guys next time. Happy New Year's.
another